You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the Link. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Darts. Flushed out of the pocket. By Theo Johnson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
That's good for a gain of 5. You know, the South had that incredible break. That season last year was that Vaughn.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about it. Good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
From the 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 left, 15, right here.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A handoff to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. A lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that that prior incompletion. We've got third down. From the gun, here's Darts. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Play action with Darts. Sideline throw wheeled in by Neighbors. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. One here with Will Shipley. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts the throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back still doing it to this day.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great. Set. On anyone, No touch.
Give to Shipley, running left. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Dark from the pistol. Finding Johnson once more. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dart gonna throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Has it at the 7. And it's going to be brought down as he sets his offense up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone, headed out right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Now begin the drive to Dillon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off now to Shipley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You gave a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Hurts. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Throwing here, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Third down now. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Great.
It's on 1st down. This finds Shipley, complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15.
18 Cardinals. Take over.
Another try following the sack. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Hurt.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Shipley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Tracy once more. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by the rookie Andrew Makuba.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 41. Buying some time right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. Darts looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. It's Darts. Finding Johnson once more. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Dart gonna throw again. Searches for the Eagles, swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays brought me back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shipley now up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great. Set. Set.
Handoff down to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Great.
Here's Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, 73.
Straight ahead with Shipley. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's taken at the 15. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Give to Tracy up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
To the air, 3rd and long. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Dart from the pistol. To the left side, finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 47. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Dart. Finds Hyatt. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He's got it in the red zone. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Gano ready to send this away. Power squid kick is taken in. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll run it with Shipley. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
No touch.
2nd and 6 now. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a field goal. Second and 3 now.
No touch. No touch.
Here's Shipley. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He has the first over the middle. He gets down to 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down.
Great.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Giants will have a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Here he is to throw. It's Johnson with another one. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 by. Let's go.
Now to throw. Forced out to his right. He'll make a big play on the ground. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. From the red zone now. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And it's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Throwing now. The throw is caught. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
18 right here. 18 go.
Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3. send this away. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Philadelphia.